Good morning. Right now, we're going to kick things off on 95 as we are traveling northbound right now, very close to the Foxborough area. Doesn't look like much. However, once you get past 140, things really start to improve. Just keep in mind, earlier we did have a crash in that area right by 140. That right lane was blocked off. So you're going to see some residual delays out there, maybe about 15 or 20 minutes. But that's really about it. And as you can see, once you get past all of that, smooth sailing from there. And as you are navigating the opposite commute, for the most part, still looking pretty good. Newton has started to fill in as well. One lane is going to be closed up with this crash, all taking place on the Pike heading eastbound right by Center Street. If you're traveling in the opposite direction, away from the city, not too many curiosity, please.
Here's Polikseni.
Good morning. Yeah, things really starting to build up in this area. We do have one lane that is going to be closed off. It's all taking place on the Pike, as you can tell, heading eastbound right by Center Street. With those delays, you're actually roughly going to feel it as you approach 128. So if you're in places like Weston, you're definitely going to feel it there. I will say those drive times may be about 15 to 20 minutes at this point. Again, one of those lanes is going to be closed off. As you are navigating the opposite commute, curiosity days really not too bad. I would say an extra 5 or 7 minutes, and that's really about it. Surrounding areas, for the most part, still looking pretty good out there. As we get a look to if you're traveling on 120, getting a little bit closer to the Pike, really not bad. Both directions cooperating, some pockets of traffic here and there, and that's really the majority of it. So for the most part, really not too bad. Lexington and Burlington further away, you might start to see a little bit more of that buildup. So just be prepared as you are traveling through there. Getting a look at those drive times, 45 minutes, as I mentioned, a little bit slower on the Pike because of that crash. And then the expressway just
Can be hard.
Can it? That was on full display on a recent episode of Family Feud.
We got to go back to Spain. What was the mindset behind that contestant?
Is this what's wrong with America? Delaware, Spain?
Spain. Delaware I kind of understood. If you're not from New England.
There are tears.
But, no, I know. It was like.
How is Massachusetts not number one?
All right, coming up next year on the news station.